Hello, my name is Asa. Here is Axis and Allies Stalingrad with the man himself on the box. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised that they put the mass murdering maniac on the box when they didn't put the mass murdering German maniac on the other ones. Let's see what's in here. Popping this bad boy off, looking all crisp and nice. Alright, we got standard issue looking rule book. Got the ads. Ooh, okay. We got the reference sheet. They had these in North Africa, the version. Boom, that guy right there. Okay, it's kind of nice. I like how they have these. Got two of those, one per player. Then we got this giant, humongous battle board. Holy cow. Look at that. I like it. Attacker over there. Defender over there. Awesome. Okay, now we got our, looks like our setup stuff. They're probably two-sided. This looks like, let's see. Yep, Raise to Stalingrad setup. And they got some fairies and some supply tokens, I guess. Let's see what the other side looks like. Yeah, okay, there's this separation, or there's the Operation Uranus setup. Okay, unsupplied. Interesting. I don't really know what these fairy things do, so that's something that I'll have to learn about, I'm sure. And interesting. Okay, we got snow and normal markers and assault markers. And is this the general or the marshal, field marshal of oh, this must be, oh gosh, I don't know who that is. Man, yeah, I can't tell. Operation Winter Storm. Dang, my memory's failing me right now. This looks like the sniper thing. And not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed when I found out that there weren't actual snipers in this, but it was just gonna be like a zone that they had a status for. But the main reason I want to check this out right now is for the boards. So let's check these out. We got this board here, and we got the second one. Let's see what they look like. Yeah, so this is the Stalingrad proper, it looks like. There's a hand for reference. It's totally above average. Yeah, wow, look at that. We got bunkers, we got ambush sites. Got a turn tracker down here. What else they got? Factory up north. Looks like an airstrip. Nice. Okay. Let's look at the grand scale map here. Okay, alright. Not gonna lie, these are a little bit smaller than I expected, but that's actually kind of nice, because then you can have both of them on the same table, probably. I don't know if you had a big table, I guess. It doesn't matter, but I kind of like that. Got little card spots, reinforcement locations from the Soviets come in, attack locations from where the Germans come in. This must be the airfields from the Germans, yep. And then there's Stalingrad proper. That's kind of nice. Now let's take a look at those units. I'm really interested to see what the Stug is like, as well as the Katyushka, whatever the heck those artillery trucks are called. Looks like standard infantry. They didn't use the Global 1940 artillery. They just have the Russian color maroon American artillery. T-34 like normal, PE-8 like normal. And there she is. Right there. Look at that. Rocket truck. I like it. That is nice. Alright, let's see. Well, I mean, might as well show you the real trucks, too. The boring trucks. Standard mechanized infantry looking thing. Yep. Alright, this will be interesting. I'm actually excited that they put these in. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, no, just kidding. That's the Panzer IV. I'm glad they used the Panzer IV, though. I'm kind of wishing they did that for the other games, because the Panther just wasn't as widely produced, and I just like the Panzer IV. Here we go. Here's the Stug. Stug, whatever you want to call it. Looking pretty nice. Yeah. Let's see a little better look. Come on, focus. Yeah. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Looks like standard infantry, and they get their fancy artillery and their half-track and their HE-111s. I think that's what these are, if I remember correctly. And then looks like they got DF-109s in there. Yeah. DF-109s. Nice. What else comes in here? We got, oh, you know what? I forgot about these guys. Romanians or Italians, I guess, is what these guys are going to represent. Or was it Romanians and Bulgarians? I don't know. Romanians and somebody else. Looks like their mold is... Yeah, these are the Italian molds. Okay. I like it. And this looks like the Italian artillery pieces too. I wonder why they didn't just use, well, yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder why they didn't use brown like the Italians, but maybe it was just too close to the Russian color for the purposes of this game? I don't know. But either way, I'm fine with it. And we got standard issue dice, boring, and chips, also boring. Currency, which is kind of, I mean, whatever. That's, I guess I'll show you. We got 1s and 5s and 10s. Okay. 1s, 5s, 10s. Interesting. Yeah, honestly, not really that needed. I'm not really a huge fan of the paper money, or honestly any physical money. Just makes the game drag out longer, in my experience. This is interesting. I know that apparently this is supposed to, you draw these, and then during Operation Uranus, those are the reinforcements you get as Russia. But I'm curious about why there's so many, because it's got to be more than just that. So, okay, order cards. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that that was a thing. So, okay, so here's the Operation Uranus ones. And these must be the... Yep. So these are all the reinforcement ones that you can draw. That makes sense. Okay. These are the ones that, once Operation Uranus launches, right here on turn 7. On the big map, which I put away, your units would come in on those reinforcement locations. These optional rules I have not seen. And this is kind of interesting. Bad weather sorties. It's kind of fun that they've incorporated weather into that. It's a nice little extra thing. Priorities. That's kind of cool. Heroes of the Soviet Union, interdiction, interceptors. Interesting, yeah. I'll have to read those a little bit more later. Order cards. I do not know what in the world these are going to be like. Roll for bad weather. Access reinforcements. Wow, they really took a left turn with this. I had no idea they were going to do this much different stuff. I kind of like it though, you know? Mixing the formula up a little bit. Although, it doesn't look like they're too substantial. It's just little tweaks. Interesting. Yeah, I wonder how important these are going to turn out to be in the actual game itself. Well, there's about a lot of them, so there should be a decent amount of variance when you're playing the game, which is kind of nice. Well, there we go. That was everything in the box.